What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys. And today, fellas, I'll be telling you guys what you need to do day one of Madden 22. Right when you boot up the game, this is the steps you need to go through as you go through the yard and how you can start winning games as quick as possible. So let's go and hop into it. Now, if you guys have not already, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Doing those three things will go a long way, and I would highly appreciate it, fellas. And also make sure you turn on that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything Madden 22. Alright, fellas, now you do see we are in Madden 22. We could play yard, we could play mud and all that type of stuff, but this is not the full game. This is the EA Play trial version of the game. And if y'all don't know what the EA Play trial is, basically you can download Madden 22 right now. If you have EA Play, which is the EA subscription, it lets you play this game early. You know, it's not supposed to come out to, you know, next Tuesday, but you can play it early today, and you can play it for a limit of 10 hours, fellas. If you have EA Play, you can play it for 10 hours. And like I said, you can do everything. Now, if you do have Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass does include EA Play. So if you have Game Pass, you already have EA Play. But if you're on PlayStation, you do not have EA Play. I mean, if you have like just a regular you know, PlayStation membership, you won't have EA Play. So you have to go out there and actually get it for $5. I think it's $5 for a month. You have to actually go out there and get it. But if you're on Xbox, if you have Game Pass, then you're good. You're good to go. You could install and stuff like that. If any of y'all have questions about it, just leave a question down below in the comments. I'll walk y'all through it. I didn't want to make a full video about it just because a lot of people have already made videos and stuff, so I didn't want to make a video myself. But if y'all are confused on how to download Madden 22 right now, just let me know in the comments below. Alright, fellas, so now get into the yard stuff, fellas. So the first thing you're gonna want to do when you hop into the yard, just get into the game in general, is, you know, you're gonna have to make your avatar, right? You're gonna make your avatar once you hop right into Madden 22, and they're gonna ask you like what physique you want. That really doesn't matter, fellas. You can change your physique all right here. You don't have to stay one physique the entire year. You know, if you change your height to, you know, if you go agile and you make your height, you know, 5'10" or whatever, you don't have to be that physique all year. You could change it from game to game. It doesn't matter. You can always change your physique. So when it shows that at the beginning of Madden 22, do not worry about it. Just pick whichever one you want, and then you can change it here also. You can change it here. And then, you know, you can make your player and stuff like that, change his hair, stuff like that. And then, you know, you could put on the gear and stuff in here. But that's just the first thing I do to tell you guys, you know, don't worry about the physiques. You can change all that in your classes and all that type of stuff. But yeah, just make sure, you know, you get your player tough, make sure he's looking right. And you know, just change everything you want about him. Make him look exactly like how you want him to look. Now, I'm not gonna lie, fellas, a lot of you dudes last year, y'all make your person like 400 pounds, all that type of stuff. Bro, if you're gonna be 400 pounds, bro, hey, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm telling you right now, your player will not be fast. So do not, you know, be expecting, you know, to be like a 400-pound bruiser and be able like to run off fast. No, it's not gonna be like that this year. But yeah, that's the first thing. Make sure your player is good. Make sure he looks like how exactly you want him to look. So you know he looks tough on the field. Alright, fellas, so next thing you do want to do when you hop into the yard, and just yard in general, is looking at these classes, fellas. So before you start playing any games, you need to know exactly what class you want to use. And the best way to look at it is just going into this screen right here and then going into classes. This is basically your Madden profile, and then you can look at the classes right here, and these are all the classes in the yard. These are all of them right here. So like I said, you need to look at all these classes, and you need to see which one you want to use. If you did pre-order the game and you got the I know it's any pre-order, if you pre-ordered the game at all, you will be able to get your general class. He's gonna be a level 10. You see it says level 10 right there, so he's already a level 10 ready to go to start using. So if you did pre-order the game, that's what it's gonna show for you for the general. But if you did not pre-order, he's gonna be a level 1 basically. And then like I said, you have all these other classes, and you need to know exactly what class you want to use before you start playing any, you know, campaign, any head-to-head, any of that. You need to know exactly what class you want to use. So just look through these classes and, you know, just determine which one you want to use. Now, me personally, I already told you guys though, the class that I'm gonna want to use day one is gonna be the moonshot right here. The moonshot. He looks like the fastest. He looks like the fastest one in the game. He looks like the fastest one. And the reason why I say this is because you can edit class right here. So you edit class by pressing X, and you go over to his skill points, and you go to speed, right? And it says he has 10 speed, okay? It says he has 10 speed. But now look, if you go back, if you see, like, if you look at agile, it says he also gets a +2 to speed. He gets a +2 to his speed. So that makes that's 12 speed right there. 12 speed. Now, if you compare it to anybody else, any other class or anything, nobody else is that fast. Literally, it's not anybody. I don't think a lot of people even get +2 speed for being agile. There's not a lot of classes that get that. This Juggernaut, he also gets +2 speed. Let's see how fast he is. I don't think he's anywhere as fast. He has 8 speed. So like I said, this moonshot one, I think this is gonna be the one I'm gonna grind first. Cause I mainly play wide receiver, and I want to be as fast as possible. So I definitely want to use the moonshot. If you're a quarterback, I would definitely say the magician one. The magician one gets you QB playmaker, gunslinger, and all type of stuff, and it is pretty fast. And it has a good amount of upgradable stuff too. So I would definitely say if you're a quarterback, go with the magician. Even though you start at level 10 with the general, I would 100% say go magician. Magician looks insane. The light speed one looks okay, but it doesn't have the gunslinger and all that. So I would say go magician first if you are a quarterback. If you're a quarterback, go magician first. All this other stuff is just pretty standard stuff. This is like the quarterback one, the mojo. This is like a quarterback type of class. So like I said, it's all up to you fellas. Y'all need to know exactly what class you want to use. So right when you start playing your games, you know exactly who you're leveling up. You know exactly who you want to start using first. You need to know this, so when as you're grinding, trying to go through the game, you're getting your best player leveled up as fast as possible, basically. Fellas, the first thing I would say to play when you hop into Madden 22 the yard, the first thing I would say to play is the campaign, fellas. And the only reason why I say it is because if you just hop straight into live events or straight into like ranked and stuff like that, you will get dominated. Like, you're going to get dominated because there's going to be people who are higher level than you. They're going to have a better player than you. They're going to have higher classes than you. Their players are going to be way faster, and you're going to get dominated. So the first thing I would say is hop in the campaign and face the CPUs. I'm telling you, this is the best way to go about it. You go play this with your friends. You can play with 2 other friends. You can, like I said, you just play the CPU. And if you do all this campaign, there's 4 chapters. You play on every single venue. You will get cred. You will get gear. You will get you will even get what's it called? You even get rep. So you like upgrade your player and stuff like that. You will get all of that. So I would 100% say do this campaign first. Like I said, you can get gear. So let's look at the rewards. Like I said, this is the gear. You literally even get mutt coins from this. You can even get mutt coins from doing this. So I would 100% say do this. 100%. You need to do this 100%. And also, if you do go back, let's go back and then let's look at the objectives. Go to objectives, and then I have to go back again. If you look at the objectives for the yard, they actually they're campaign objectives. They're not head-to-head objectives. So now let's go over here, objectives, and then yard. So right here, these are all from the campaign. London Boss, London Mastery. See right here, Germany Proven 2, Germany Boss, Germany Bonus, all this type of stuff. So if you do all of this stuff and the objectives and stuff like that, you get all this stuff done, you will have a lot of gear, a lot of credit, and your player's gonna be ranked up a lot. So I would 100% say do campaign first, play campaign first, because you don't want to go through all the other stuff first. Do not go through that first. Campaign is going to be the easiest way you get a company to the game. You can practice with your teammates, get the chemistry down, just get used to the game, and then you hop into head-to-head and stuff like that later. So 100% do campaign first. Fellas, another thing that you can play as once you build Madden 22 to start grinding your yard player is face the franchise. You can play face the franchise too, but me personally, I don't think face the franchise is going to be the move, just because it's going to take longer. The grind is going to be longer, and I feel like it's not going to be as worth it, because I've seen a bunch of gameplay and I've seen a couple things, and the amount of rep you get for playing face the franchise doesn't look like a lot for as much time as it's going to take to play these games. You have to play all these NFL games, play the college games and stuff like that. You go through all these events and stuff. So I don't think face the franchise would be the move if you're trying to level up fast, trying to get your player right as fast. So I'm gonna have a whole another video detailing like what's the fastest way to level up and stuff. But like I said, in this video, I just feel like if you're gonna be playing something first, once you hop into the into the game, I think the campaign will be faster to level up and stuff like that, and just to get accustomed to the game and stuff, than playing face the franchise. I think the campaign will be 100% the way to go. Now, fellas, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be confused and just wondering where it's ranked, because you can't see it right here. But so this is my thing, and this is honestly one big thing that I feel like it really disappointed me that it's not in the EA Play trial. But that's my thing. I think the only reason why ranked is not here is because it's the EA Play trial. I think when the full game releases on the 17th, I think that's when ranked will come, because honestly, I don't see why EA would take it out. Like, why would EA take it out of the game entirely? It would never come throughout the year. No, it's gonna be in the game, bro. It will be in the game. I just think it's because the EA Play trial. Maybe they're waiting, till everybody gets their hands on the game, so so the leaderboards are good and everything. Nobody has like a super head start or something like that. That's what I'm thinking, because it's no way that EA would, you know, put it in the beta. They would put it in, you know, their official blogs and stuff like that, that, you know, ranked was coming to the yard. I literally played it in the beta, and I was like ranked number 5 and stuff like that in the world. So I 100% think it's gonna come next week once the game fully drops for everybody who pre-ordered the game. I think that's when it's gonna come. But if you do play the EA Play trial, it's not gonna be there. It's not gonna be there. It's not a mode. But like I said, I feel like it's gonna come next week, and I just feel like EA has to add it. It's just no way they don't add it. They put all these resources, and they've been working on it for a while. And that was a top request from the community and me. When I told them, you know, thank you for, you know, adding y'all stuff like that, they saw that. They saw that I wanted that, and they had it in the beta. So I 100% think it's gonna come next week. But it doesn't show up in the EA Play beta. I mean, it doesn't show in the EA Play trial. Now, also another thing is it could just be a glitch that's in the trial. So yeah, I think once the full game does release next week, I think it will be there 100% without a doubt in my mind. Because the last thing is the live events, fellas. I know a bunch of you guys are gonna be trying to play on online still head to head. So with the live events, fellas, this is how you will play online head to head against other people. And the way I think you should just go about this is, like I said, don't rush it. Do not rush to get into this, because ranked is not in the game yet, and you know, stuff like that. I feel like you shouldn't rush to get in the head-to-head game. Get all your players leveled up, get all your players to that max level, and then hop into some head-to-head, you know, so you can just be dominating. You don't gotta worry about, you know, your player being, you know, negative 84 speed or nothing like that. So I would 100% say get your players leveled up through campaigns, stuff like that, through Face the Franchise. Then hop into head-to-head. I will 100% say that. Do not rush this. Do not try to rush and hop into head-to-head, because it's just, I mean, you could do it, but like I said, I just feel like it's gonna, you're making it hard on yourself. You're gonna be really making it hard, because like I said, you're probably gonna get dominated by someone who's already been grinding their levels, grinding their avatars and stuff. You're gonna get dominated by them, because the speed difference, like the speed difference between, you know, a level 1 and a level 20 is gonna be a huge difference. So the faster you get to that level 20, the better. So I would 100% say do not hop into head-to-head first. Do not hop into head-to-head first. That's just not the move. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, peace.